I'm anti-establishment, so I can never be the establishment. You know what I mean? Like, even if I'm at the Diddy party, I'm there to tell. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm there to see who the is in here and what do y'all get from being in here.
But for play. If you do it for real, here it is, Kevin. I got a show at your hometown in Philly. I'm gonna take my special there. On that stage, we can put whatever you want.
They put the drugs in the baby oil. You thinking you getting a massage, you can't even get up.
Katt Williams, the comedian-turned-Hollywood whistleblower, is back on his soapbox, delivering explosive revelations like he's hosting a live special. This time, he's turning up the heat on the already simmering Diddy scandal, adding fresh names to the mix and stirring the pot like a seasoned pro. Let's not forget, Katt practically predicted Diddy's chaotic 2024. From the raid drama to the infamous baby oil saga and the notorious cuffing rumors. As the year draws to a close, Katt's latest bombshell on the music mogul feels less like a juicy gossip drop and more like a spoiler alert for the fireworks 2025 has in store. 1. Katt Williams has unleashed another bombshell, this time in a now-vanished GQ interview that's shaking Hollywood to its core. In his signature no-holds-barred style, Katt aired out his beef and doubled down on the ongoing Diddy scandal, implicating the music mogul in deeper controversies, including Tupac Shakur's murder. With the original interview mysteriously scrubbed from YouTube, one player speculating about what Hollywood might be trying to bury, Katt's chilling words reveal a dark underbelly. There's spiritual warfare out here, and demons are walking free. My job is to expose them. He didn't stop there, diving straight into Illuminati-level conspiracies, claiming powerful lobbies exploit artists as pawns, bending them to their will. He also called out Hollywood's elites for their ties to these manipulations, suggesting a shadowy pipeline that feeds the industry's exploitation machine. As Diddy's legal troubles escalate, with damning evidence reportedly uncovered in Miami, including hundreds of incriminating tapes, Tinseltown's biggest stars are retreating. Katt alleges these tapes implicate A-listers in secret, scandalous freak-offs, leaving some, like his longtime rival Kevin Hart, suddenly going radio silent. Celebrities are fleeing to Europe and remote locations to avoid the fallout. But Katt's exposé has ensured no one can hide from the questions now swirling around Hollywood's darkest corners. With Katt's ominous revelations and the mounting evidence against Diddy, it seems 2025 could be a year of reckoning for the entertainment world. Hugh Hackman, Deft.
These big dick deviants is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is. TG Jakes, any of them. All lies will be exposed. That's all.
Kevin Hart, like many others, appears to be distancing himself from Diddy following the mogul's arrest and federal indictment. However, Kevin's name has resurfaced after the rediscovery of footage from a 2010 hotel party he hosted for Diddy, adding fuel to the swirling speculation. The clip, which recently regained traction online, shows Kevin as the center of attention at what some are calling one of Diddy's infamous gatherings. While no explicit wrongdoing is tied to Hart, the video raises questions about his proximity to the music mogul during that period, and why he has been noticeably silent amidst the escalating scandal. As for Diddy, many wonder if jail is truly a safe haven for him. Given the gravity of the allegations, coupled with rumors of powerful adversaries inside and outside the industry, his future behind bars is uncertain. The web of connections and potential incriminations continues to tighten, leaving no one untouched in this Hollywood drama.
When you hosted for Diddy, did you catch any baby oil?
I hosted like Diddy. Kevin, come here. Can you go get some girls so we can be in the bedroom with some girls? Let's get some girls up here, please. First and foremost, I'm not getting in the bed.
You asking the wrong person the wrong question. That's like your question.
Say pause. Don't acknowledge it. Nothing to do with me and Puff. Nothing to do with me and Puff right now.
Hold on.
Kevin Hart, like many, distancing himself from Diddy after the mogul's arrest and federal indictment.
Do you think he's safe in jail?
Wrong person, wrong question.
The reason Kevin is getting questioned is because of this newly rediscovered footage of him hosting a Diddy hotel party back in 2010.
I'm not jumping the tub myself. Once everybody moves out, just me and the lady. Did I do best? Oh! Did the camera catch that? Got the camera!
Hold up, things just got even messier. A bombshell revelation is making waves, with actors now claiming to possess video footage that could turn this entire scandal upside down. Allegedly, the clips show Kevin Hart and Diddy in questionable, intimate moments, reportedly sharing time with the same woman. Yes, you heard that right. This footage supposedly captures wild, borderline, uncontrollable scenes involving the two. If true, this could drag Hart deeper into the controversy surrounding Diddy, leaving fans and critics alike scrambling for answers. As the whispers grow louder, the plot thickens, and the fallout could be explosive. Stay tuned, because it seems this saga is just getting started.
I have insider information on Diddy and Kevin Hart's involvement. I know this because I was on a TV show with a girl who was actively dating Diddy at the time. There I am. A quick Google search will tell you who she is. This girl was paparazzi'd with Diddy back in 2022-2023. Obviously, the cast was concerned about her because the Cassie lawsuit just dropped before filming. Now, the first week of filming just had to be Valentine's Day. Now, Diddy's girl got a very expensive bouquet of flowers delivered on Valentine's Day, but she refused to tell anybody who it was from. It's a reality show, so obviously drama went down. Diddy's girl decided to leave the house for a week. So my girl and I decided to break into her room to redecorate it for show purposes. Just playing along with the drama of the show, we were shocked by what we found.
Bro, there's no way. Bro. Oh my God, from Puff.
The flowers were from Diddy. Love, Puff. This sent my girlfriend into a spiral. As a woman, she was terrified that Diddy had our address. She let the girl know how she felt and put the card back where she found it. The girl told Diddy what happened, and then Diddy threatened production. So the Diddy girl started screaming at my girlfriend, saying that Diddy was going to sue her because of what she wrote on the note. Worried that we were all going to discuss this sick that he was doing on our TV show. The fact that he wanted to silence a girl that he doesn't even know for writing on a note is absolutely insane. Production then pulled every cast member aside and instructed us to no longer have any Diddy conversation for the duration of the show. Diddy threatened to bankrupt our TV show and my girlfriend. We thought it ended there, right? But then Diddy's girl got mentioned in a lawsuit that came out publicly. When this went down, Diddy's girl happened to be in a fight with another castmate. Now that castmate just happened to be dating J-Lo's ex-boyfriend Casper. Diddy's girl was scared that the other castmate was gonna use this Diddy stuff against her during their fight. So she decided to make a call to guess who? Kevin Hart. Now, at the time, none of us knew it was actually Kevin Hart until later on. So Kevin Hart called Casper and threatened him to make sure he gets his girl in check on the show. Now, Casper's girlfriend told all of us that Diddy's girl was also sleeping with Kevin Hart, who happens to be married with children and best friends with Diddy. Kevin Hart clearly made the call to Casper to ensure that Diddy's girl stayed quiet about the affair that him and her were having because, once again, he's married. Kinda weird that Diddy and Kevin Hart are both sleeping with the same girl and threatening our TV show, isn't it? Now listen, I'm just an ordinary blue-collar worker from Jersey, okay? Who happens to be dating a famous OF model, which is how I got on the show in the first place. Now, I'm not a social media star, I'm not famous, I have no reason to lie about any of this shit.
Hold up. Katt Williams just threw another heavyweight into the mix. And it's none other than Oscar-winning legend Leonardo DiCaprio. Remember Diddy's infamous 73 Questions interview where he casually named Leo as a VIP at his exclusive parties? Well, fast forward to now, and word is breaking that Leo has bounced to Italy, a country known for its chill extradition laws compared to other European hotspots. Sure, DiCaprio's no stranger to jet-setting through Europe, but insiders are saying this isn't just another vacation flex. This move has all the markings of a long-term escape plan, with whispers suggesting it's a calculated retreat, as the feds keep piecing together the puzzle on Diddy's growing legal mess. If true, Leo's low-key getaway might just be the ultimate chess move in this Hollywood thriller. Stay tuned, this plot keeps thickening.
Hell of a thing. They're saying Leonardo DiCaprio has fled to Italy to avoid the P. Diddy debacle. Put it up for a mask. I want to remind people of a clip that's now resurfacing from Diddy. Here it is.
And the white party's coming back this year, by the way, for charity.
Yeah, it's great to hear. And I'm sure that's probably not public information yet, but who's the person that's number one on that invitation list?
Leonardo DiCaprio.
And I can get on that list,
yes,
right?
Without a doubt, you are invited.
That is so generous of you. Cheers to that.
See you at the white party.
All right, I'll put the picture back up. Now, this is going to be an interesting background. So Leonardo DiCaprio's connection to the music industry continues to follow him. His history in particular with Sean Diddy Combs. Despite being on vacation, fans still remind him of his ties to the entertainer and business exec. Although there are no allegations currently against DiCaprio. Some social media users are still taking the opportunity to troll for his association with Combs. There's a series of paparazzi snap pictures of the actor in Italy with his girlfriend, calling it a family affair. The Instagram profile said the 49-year-old was joined by his mother, stepdad, and the mom of his lady. It appears that the Django star has been working overtime to distance himself from Combs over the last month, despite there being no evidence presented that he did anything wrong. But had a legal good time. Reports are saying he is doing everything he can do to play down his connection to Mr. Takedown.
Leo Diddy connection might go far deeper than just star-studded parties. Diddy's vast empire has long been dogged by allegations of ties to questionable funding, including rumors linking his fortune to scandals like the UMDB financial fraud, a case the US government has heavily scrutinized. Now here's where it gets messier. Leonardo DiCaprio has also faced accusations of benefiting from dirty money. Back in 2016, whispers surfaced that The Wolf of Wall Street was partly funded by illicit 1MDB cash, a scandal he narrowly sidestepped by cooperating with federal authorities and returning suspicious donations. With the feds now peeling back the layers of Diddy's finances, questions loom large. Could Leo's old ties resurface? Will his past escape plan be enough to dodge the fallout this time? Or is he heading for a collision course in this unraveling Hollywood saga? Things are heating up.
Many have speculated that A-list celebrities who have spent time with Combs over the years could be getting subpoenas even as we speak. And one of the biggest names now getting extra scrutiny is Ellen DeGeneres. So between 2006 and 2022, Combs appeared as a guest on DeGeneres' daytime talk show more than a dozen times.
17 times! I've been on the show 17 times!
And during his first appearance in 2006, Combs wasn't really shy about sharing private details.
I'm definitely a nighttime person.
What time do you stay up till?
I stay up till like maybe 6 in the morning. I'm back up at like 10:30, 11.
6 in the morning. What do you do every night till 6 in the morning? You don't go to clubs every night.
No, I mean, I make love a lot. And,
That's
Ellen,
my favorite answer ever.
Another shockwave has hit Hollywood. CNN is reporting that Ellen DeGeneres has left the country just days after Diddy's arrest. Known for hosting some of Tinseltown's most exclusive parties, Ellen and Diddy shared a well-documented closeness, with Diddy frequently appearing on her show. Their bond seemed deeper than casual friendship, sparking speculation about what might have gone on behind the scenes. What's raising eyebrows now is the timing. Ellen's sudden exit has people wondering if she's preemptively distancing herself from Diddy amid growing scrutiny. Diddy's appearances on her show often came with cryptic remarks, subtly alluding to a dynamic that may have been far from platonic. Is Ellen trying to avoid the fallout before more revelations surface? The mystery deepens as Hollywood's elite scramble under the weight of these scandals. Stay tuned. This story is only getting stranger.
As for Stephen Twitch Boss, he died on December 13th, 2022, and the official cause of death was ruled as a self-inflicted wound to the head. But even now, fans are still trying to wrap their heads around this tragedy, and a lot of them are still not buying the official story. Now,
yeah, guys, I never really fully grasped, how this happened. But I get it. I mean, when it comes to people doing things themselves because they're sick of, existing, a lot of the times they do kind of act like he was acting up until. Extremely positive, funny, cheery, like making videos, funny dance videos, and all types of things that just exuded positivity and happiness. But in all actuality, that is obviously a mask, completely a mask, for him to do what he did.
Here's what
allegedly
we know about Stephen's passing. On Monday, December 12th, he left his home on foot and checked into the Oak Tree Inn Motel in Encino, Los Angeles. Just a quick 15-minute stroll from the house he shared with his wife, Allison, and their 3 children. The next day, Allison freaked out when she saw that Twitch was gone while his car was still in its place, and she ran to the local police station, begging them to take Twitch's disappearance seriously. Allison told the police that something was off because Twitch never went anywhere without his car, and several officers followed Allison back to the house to look for clues about Twitch's whereabouts. But shortly after, the motel where Twitch had checked in the previous day called the police and said they found Twitch in the bathroom of his room. But despite the official ruling on the cause of death, fans had a tough time wrapping their heads around the idea that Twitch would do this because he never once shared that he was struggling with anything. And at least from the outside, he seemed like a genuinely happy person who adored his family. In fact, not too long before he passed, Twitch and Allison revealed that they were seriously considering adding another little one to the family.
Oh my God, do you miss having a newborn in the house? I sure do.
No.
Uh-oh. I think we would love to start trying for another one. Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, what? How you feel? Look, she said she missed it. How you feel?
No, listen,
Guys, here's the thing. Listen, kids are amazing once they actually are older and can speak. I would say 5 and up. Anything from 0 to 5 is completely miserable in your household. I mean, you can lie and say you like that, right? But you're wrong. It's terrible. Like, what is the point? Can we just fast forward? I would love to fast forward kids to 5 years old, at least.
No, but we really do. I love the little babies. I love them.
Business surrounding Twitch's death, and they're just not buying the idea that he would leave his family. And now that Ellen's friendship with Diddy is in the spotlight, some sources are speculating that Twitch was being blackmailed with something. Now, let me be clear. There is no proof that Twitch himself was close to Diddy or attended any of his parties.
They checked around Twitch and Allison's home looking for any clues. The 911 call from the motel had come in just shortly after Allison had contacted the cops, so that's how this all came together.
The next celebrity Katt Williams is coming for? None other than billionaire mogul Oprah Winfrey. Yep, you heard that right. According to Katt, Oprah's squeaky clean, untouchable image might be hiding some real dirt.
Oh, I will save that fight for another time because I really want to get your thoughts on Oprah.
Devil. Demon. Destroyer.
So villain, not a hero like many people see her. You think she's a villain?
She's a super villain. She's the biggest villain in the world. And yet, nobody will ask the most obvious question in the world. Why is her and Gail getting married? It's clear she don't want to marry Stedman. Why don't her and Gail get married? Now, she went on that Ozempic and put her in the hospital. She almost diarrheaed herself to death. Steph wasn't there at the hospital. Gilda was. Crying for her friend. What's wrong with y'all people? Like, I don't get it. I don't understand. I wish she would just come out the closet. Like, she's really taking this, don't ask, don't tell too far. And she ain't never been in the military.
Well, she is a snake. Like, there's no bigger snake than Oprah. Because I cover Michael Jackson. I'm curious your thoughts. I believe Michael Jackson's actually innocent. I've been doing a whole documentary.
Although Michael Jackson is innocent, They targeted him. And for her to play in his face while he was alive, those boys to discredit him, and then her to bring it back right after he passed away. The way she did Luther Vandross when he passed away. The way she just, exploited him laying in that bed. The way she did, the way she does the way she's doing Taraji P. Henson. I think she should be tried in the court of public opinion for what she's doing to poor Fantasia.
Clips of Diddy's guest appearances on Ellen DeGeneres' show have resurfaced, adding more fuel to the ongoing speculation. These snippets include conversations where the two laugh about his infamous parties, often shrouded in mystery and exclusive to Hollywood's elite. Ellen's lighthearted banter with Diddy now feels eerily telling, especially given the mounting allegations tied to his lifestyle. Viewers are revisiting moments that seemed harmless, but may have hinted at deeper connections to the very controversies unfolding today. As these clips gain traction, they're raising questions about what Ellen might have known about the behind-the-scenes activities at these legendary gatherings. Could these discussions hold clues? Or are they simply another layer to the intrigue surrounding their friendship?
Oh, I will save that fight for another time because I really want to get your thoughts on Oprah.
Devil. Demon. Destroyer.
So villain, not a hero like many people see her. You think she's a villain?
She's a super villain. She's the biggest villain in the world. And yet, nobody will ask the most obvious question in the world. Why is her and Gail getting married? It's clear she don't want to marry Stedman. Why don't her and Gail get married? Now, she went on that Ozempic. It put her in the hospital. She almost diarrheaed herself to death. Stedman wasn't there at the hospital. Gail was. Crying for her friend. What's wrong with y'all people? I don't get it. I don't understand. I wish she would just come out the closet. She's really taking this, don't ask, don't tell too far. And she ain't never been in the military.
Well, she is a snake. There's no bigger snake than Oprah. Because I cover Michael Jackson. I'm curious your thoughts. I believe Michael Jackson's actually innocent. I've been doing a whole documentary.
Although Michael Jackson is innocent, they targeted him. And for her to play in his face while he was alive, those boys to discredit him, and then her to bring it back right after he passed away. The way she did Luther Vandross when he passed away. The way she just, exploited him laying in that bed. The way she did, the way she does the way she's doing Taraji P. Henson. I think she should be tried in the court of public opinion for what she's doing to poor Fantasia. It's sad.
Ellen DeGeneres' show has long faced scrutiny over allegations of a toxic workplace, but the spotlight intensified following the tragic death of DJ Stephen T. Witch Boss in December 2022, just months after the show concluded in May. While authorities ruled his death as a self-inflicted gunshot wound, close friends and family expressed doubts emphasizing climate change and the regeneration of the planet to significantly rejuvenate our economy and future welfare. These suspicions have only deepened public curiosity about Ellen's inner circle, fueling questions that remain unanswered. Many fans struggle to reconcile the official account with their perception of T. Witch's vibrant personality, leading to ongoing speculation and unease. This heartbreaking loss has cast a long shadow over the Ellen DeGeneres show's already controversial legacy, leaving fans and critics alike searching for clarity amid the mounting mystery.
People think Oprah Winfrey, they think Harvey Weinstein because they have been linked together so often. First off, Oprah and Harvey have been friends for over 2 decades. A lot of people use the argument that she didn't know about what he was doing, but that's impossible because everyone's known about Harvey Weinstein's reputation ever since the 90s. If you guys don't know who Harvey Weinstein is, he is a a major film producer who is pretty much the face of the Me Too movement because he was called out by a bunch of different actresses who he violated. When he was getting canceled and exposed for everything that he has done, Oprah allegedly called him and offered her support. Even though Oprah's team denies this, I believe it because Oprah has been close with Harvey and she has showed him some sympathy over time. Even though he is a disgusting man and he deserves to rot in jail. But I don't understand why Oprah wants to be best friends with someone like Harvey Weinstein. They had a very warm friendship, and the photos show. Some people actually believe that Oprah convinced some actresses to hook up with Harvey Weinstein. And actually, Rose McGowan tweeted out, "I'm glad more people are seeing the ugly truth of Oprah. I wish she were real, but she isn't." Oprah has attempted to speak out on Harvey Weinstein, but she never really gets to the point, and you can tell that she's trying to protect him.
Let's talk about what's happening with Harvey Weinstein. I know you posted on Facebook already, but you haven't kind of spoken yet publicly about what's going on.
I think that this is, I'm always trying to look for the rainbow in the cloud, the whatever is the silver lining. And so I think this is a watershed moment. And if we make this just about Harvey Weinstein, then we will have lost this moment. I think this is a moment where no matter what business you work in, there have been women who not only had the disease to please, that's a part of it, but who felt that in order to keep my job, in order to keep my position, in order to keep moving forward, I've got to smile, I've got to look the other way, I got to pretend he didn't say that.
Of course, Oprah is trying to switch the narrative and make this about everyone else because it's not just Harvey. But we need to talk about the bizarre contrast in Oprah's behavior when it comes to dealing with people like Harvey versus dealing with someone like Michael Jackson. In early 2019, there was a documentary created about Harvey Weinstein titled Untouchable. It premiered at Sundance, but it didn't get a lot of media attention. And of course, Oprah didn't bring any attention to that documentary. But when it comes to the documentary about Michael Jackson leaving Neverland, Oprah decided to go and promote that everywhere. Oprah decided to hold a special show after the airing of Leaving Neverland. She invited some of Michael Jackson's victims to her show to interview them, but there wasn't any plan of her to invite any of Harvey Weinstein's victims to her show. So it's interesting how she protects her friend Harvey Weinstein and she decides to cover people like Michael Jackson. And what's interesting about this is that Harvey Weinstein is a convicted criminal. We know that he did this. So why isn't Oprah holding him accountable?
His tragic passing on December 13th, 2022, continued to leave fans and loved ones unsettled. On the day before, Monday, December 12th, Tatwich reportedly left his Los Angeles home on foot and checked into the Oak Tree Inn Motel in Encino, just 15 minutes from the home he shared with his wife Allison Holker and their 3 children. The next day, Allison grew alarmed upon realizing Tatwich was missing, especially since his car remained at home, a behavior she found unusual. Desperate and fearing for his safety, she rushed to a local police station to report his disappearance, explaining that something felt terribly wrong. Officers accompanied Allison back to their home to search for clues, but soon after, the motel contacted authorities, reporting that Tatwich had been found deceased in his room's bathroom. 33. Although his death was officially ruled as self-inflicted, many fans and even some close to him struggled to reconcile this conclusion. Tatwich had never publicly shared struggles with mental health, and by all outward appearances, he seemed like a happy, devoted husband and father. Just before his passing, he and Allison had even spoken about the possibility of expanding their family. This dissonance between the official ruling and Tatwich's perceived happiness has left many questioning what truly happened, further fueling speculation and unease about the circumstances of his death.
guys remember how I mentioned that Oprah did a special show after Michael Jackson's documentary? Well, there's a clip from that show that I want to play for you guys because it seems like Oprah is trying to justify bad behavior, and this clip was actually pretty hard to find, so I'm pretty sure Oprah's team is trying to bury it, but let's react to it. This clip may come off triggering, so viewers' discretion is advised.
So this is what so many people don't understand. A big part of the confusion and shame for child victims is that the attention and the seduction from the predator, who is probably going to be somebody you know.
Right.
In order for it to work, it has to be somebody you know, somebody you admire, somebody you respect, or maybe even love. And it feels good. I mean, if you're 7 years old and somebody, which I was trying to say this to my friends who had children, you're 7 years old and someone is it feels good.
Right.
Even though you don't have a name for what that is, it feels good.
What does it mean that it felt good? What does that mean about me?
That's one of the reasons it's so confusing for children. Yeah. And when I first said this years ago, people were like, you're crazy, because everybody wants to believe it's like, and you're being thrown up against the wall and you're being. And I have said for years, if the is any good, you won't even know it's happened. You will be in it and you won't even know it's happened. And if the is any good, he or she is going to make you feel like you're a part of it.
I guess I can see what point Oprah was trying to make there, but some of the words she chose are off-putting. It almost seems like she's degrading the significance of this trauma. And of course, she's out here exploiting Michael Jackson and his victims because she's trying to put on a show. If she really cared about victims, then she would talk about other people too, like her friend Harvey Weinstein.
The revelation that T. Witch left a note in the motel room has added another layer of mystery to his passing. Initially, it was reported that no note was found, but later reports confirmed to TMZ that T. Witch did leave behind a message. Law enforcement sources indicated that the note referenced past challenges he had faced, though the specifics of those challenges have not been disclosed. Despite the note and the official autopsy report, many fans remain unconvinced, still grappling with the idea that T. Witch, who appeared outwardly happy and had no history of publicly discussing struggles, would end his life in such a way. Now, with Ellen DeGeneres' close ties to Diddy in the spotlight, some sources are speculating that Diddy may have been involved in a darker web of Hollywood drama, potentially being blackmailed or pressured by powerful figures. However, it's important to clarify that there is no direct evidence linking Diddy or suggesting that he was involved in any nefarious dealings. Still, these rumors and the unsettling circumstances surrounding his death continue to spark conversations, leaving many to question whether there's more to the story than what is being presented to the public. Katt Williams is back at it. And this time, he's turning his attention to none other than billionaire mogul Oprah Winfrey. According to Katt, Oprah's seemingly squeaky clean, untouchable image might be covering up some serious dirt. He's suggesting that the media giant could have some skeletons lurking in her closet that haven't been exposed to the public. As Oprah continues to maintain her position as one of the most powerful women in media, Katt's accusations add fuel to the fire, making everyone wonder what else could be hiding beneath her polished exterior. Whether it's just more of Katt's unfiltered commentary, or a real bombshell in the making, it's definitely got people talking. Oprah, once hailed as the face of compassion and a champion for millions, is now facing growing scrutiny over her connections to some of the most notorious figures in Hollywood. While she built her empire as a beacon of daytime TV and empowerment, her friendships with figures like Harvey Weinstein, John of God, Bill Cosby, and now Diddy have raised eyebrows. For many, these ties aren't just coincidence. Could Oprah have been playing a deeper role in a much darker world? The question lingers. How many good people align themselves with this kind of company? As more connections come to light, the public is left to wonder if Oprah's persona as the queen of daytime was always a carefully crafted mask. It is strange especially considering Oprah's stance as an advocate for victims and her deep emotional investment when speaking about the experiences of people like Michael Jackson. Yet when it came to Harvey Weinstein, despite their public photos together, she said very little. Her silence in this situation speaks volumes. Some speculate that she may have been trying to protect Weinstein, or perhaps herself. Could digging into his scandal have exposed her own secrets? Her reaction to the entire situation raises some unsettling questions about her role in the broader Hollywood narrative. So, what do you think? Will the feds be waiting at the airport to handcuff these celebrities when they finally return? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on any new content. Until then, fam, keep it real.